Hello students, I welcome you all for today's session. Today we are going to study text control. You open any form, the first thing what you find is a text control. The first field usually is your first name followed by middle name and last name. So how are all these elements designed on your web page? We are going to study about it today. A text control, which we usually refer to as a text box, it is going to create a horizontal box into which the user can type the text. The text boxes are usually used when the information has to be gathered from the user, such as the user's name, address. The default size of a text box is often 20 characters. Because the default size can vary among browsers, it is a very good idea to include a size for every text box. This is going to be done with the help of the size attribute of the input element. If the user types more characters than will fit in the box is going to be scrolled. If you don't want the box to be scrolled, then we can use the maximum length attribute to specify the maximum number of characters that the browser is going to accept in the box. Any additional characters are going to be ignored. There are no restrictions on the characters that can be typed into a text box. So, you can include double quotes, any special characters, numbers could be included in your text box. Therefore, the entered contents of your text box nearly always must be validated either on the browser or on the server to which the form data is passed for processing, or it should be done on both. Validation is done on the client to avoid wasting time by sending invalid data to the server. So, the contents of a text box, if you want them to be hidden, like for example, if you are trying to enter a password and you don't want others to see your password. So, when you type, if you want black bullets to be visible, then in such cases also you are going to use the input type, but instead of using as text, you are going to use the input type as password. Okay. We will see a brief example and a demo on the text control. There you will have a clear idea of how this text control works. The slide depicts a brief example of the input type as text. The first thing what we have done in the example is, we have started with the root element, that is our HTML, followed by the body tag. We have used the heading as a text input, and the basic thing what you have to remember is, before starting including your input type, first thing what we have to do is we have to include the form tag. Okay, this is the most important thing you have to remember, include the form tag. Then I have written the first name. I am trying to collect first name, last name and password from the user. I have written the first name. Observe here, we have written input type is equal to text. Name, this is the name given for the text box, first name. Through this name you are going to access, so this is very important. Similarly, I have created one more text box as last name, but I have not used the attributes as size or max length. Okay, so this is going to be by default of 20 characters. The most important thing to notice over here is the password. Here I have written it as input type is equal to password. So what is going to happen when I specify the input type as password, whatever I enter, it is not going to be visible. That is why I have to set it to a password. Name is equal to my pass I have given. You can observe I have used the size attribute. I have specified the size as 10. Okay, and then this is the size of the text box and this is the maximum length, how many characters are allowed. Both I have set it to 10. And then I have closed the form tag followed by the body and the HTML tag. Now we will see the execution of this program so that you have a clear idea of how the text element works. Okay, so the first thing what I am going to do is open Notepad. starting with the HTML, followed by the head tag, title. I'm going to give the title as text control. Okay, so this is the title of my web page, text control. Close the head tag, body, and comes the most important thing is the form. So my form. Okay, so now what I am going to do is that I will include the heading text input. Okay, and then I close the heading tag, form. Now the first thing what I am going to collect is first name. Okay, this is what I want. Then I say break. I say input type is equal to, I want it to be text, it should be visible. So I say input type is equal to text. I say name is equal to fname, that is the first name. Okay, then I give a one more break tag. And I say last name. I give a break tag. Here also my input element is going to be text. Okay. Then here I am going to use the password thing, and I say input type is equal to, you have to remember I am not saying here as text. I will tell you both the differences, what will happen when I write it as text and when I use the type as password. Okay, it's fine. Then I am going to close the form tag, followed by the body tag, followed by the HTML tag. So this is how I have written a program for text input. I have created three text boxes, first name, last name, and then password. Okay, I have given the input type as text for first name and last name, but for the password I am going to give the input type as password itself. I have specified the name for first name as fname, for last name as lname, and for password I have specified it as my password. Okay. Now I will include another attribute over here. I say size is equal to 10. Let me reduce it. 5. Okay, and I say max. Okay. Save. Example 25.html. Remember, always save it as all files. I go to the folder of technology, open with Google. Can you see? Okay, so this is my heading, text input is the heading. So I have created three text boxes. The first one is where I am going to enter my first name. Yes. Okay. Now see, password, when I have given the size as 5. Now let us try to enter something which is above 5. I give the password as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, I am trying to type 7, 8, but it is not exceeding because we have given the size as 10. So only 5 characters can be taken for password. Okay. Can you observe when I say the input type as password, whatever I have written in this text box field, it is not visible. Okay. So this is the main use of the input type as password. So I have created 3 text boxes. The size of all this is by default 20 characters. For this one we have specified the size as 5, and so when I try to enter characters, it's not taking the input because we have specified the size as 5. I will show you one small change over here. What is going to happen if I keep it as text? Okay, and I change the size to now 10. Okay, so observe the changes. I have changed the input type as text and size I have changed it to 10. I refresh it. This is fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I am trying to enter apart from 10, it is not entering. The problem is here my text is visible. I don't want this to happen. That is why we have to, when we are using some sensitive information, we need to use the input type as password over here. Instead of text, it should be password. Did you understand? So this is about your text control element. We will see the other elements in the next session. Thank you, students.